Hello everyone, I'm Hilary Chin. Thank you all so much for coming and watching my YouTube channel. Today, I want to talk about Pi. If you are an OnPassive founder, if you are a Victory with Ash founder, if you are anyone who is watching, this is important. It's another kind of opportunity. Remember that at Nusemo Tech, we bring you all the different opportunities that are available, and we also guide you properly to make sure that you are making the right decisions. Now, Pi, I was introducing Pi, I think that's last year. And I'm not really mind much. I'll say I've not really mind much, but I thought to share this with you and it'll help someone. Now, what is Pi? If you look at the concept of Pi, which is simply mining, mining here simply means I'll be showing you a video after this video, and you'll see basically what it means to mine. Okay. So when you register into Pi, and please go down below the description section here, you find my link, which is my link under Pi. You can click that link, use that code, and then register. Okay, it's important. Now, here's the point. When you look at Pi, it's simply a kind of cryptocurrency, a kind of blockchain. Remember that when Bitcoin came up, people were wondering, how is it possible that somebody can put $1 and then get this amount? How is it possible that somebody can put $2 and then get this amount? And there was a lot of complexity around that reality. And today we are seeing people making a lot of fortune within the context of this kind of currency. Now, Pi is a similar idea, but Pi now moves forward. If you look at Bitcoin, you need to have some really technical skills, how to mine, monitor, how to sell, buy, though they have made it somewhat easy, but still it is still kind of complex to those who have not been online for some time and those who are hearing this for their first time. But with Pi, you just need to click a button and then you are mining. Sometimes even I myself, I ask myself, now this mining that is going on and accumulating, where is it coming from? That's a big question, right? I want you to also look at it this way. Internet, how do we get internet? This internet that you buy a bundle and it shows that you have 500 megabytes, etc. How do we get it? How does it accumulate to come to that form that you have to use it and then accumulate it again that you have to use it? That's a big question, right? Now, how did money transform itself online into bank cards, where you can quantify 1 million in your bank card, and it's in the form of a number, and you can start sending part of that portion of that number to another person or to another card. I want you to just think, just try to think. Okay, how did they transform it? Because we know that the traditional money is physical money, right? $10 physical. Now, how did we transfer that $10 online and then began to do that transaction physically and also electronically? I just want you to think around that. I'm trying to paint a picture for you to see the possibility of what is happening. And there are many other platforms which I'm not going to list here because I'm still monitoring them. I'm still not sure, which I'm going to be bringing some days back or months or years ahead, to show you, or years back, to show you how they also function in the same concept. When you look at my Pi, you wake up every morning, 24 hours, you just click and it began to mine. At first, you can mine 1 per day, 2 per day, 3, 4, 5. So in 1 month, you can mine 100 Pi. Now, to mine 1 Pi, you might take 6 months just to mine 1 Pi. It starts telling you the value. The value. That is how Bitcoin started. You could buy 1 Bitcoin for a small portion, right? Now it has moved up to a certain amount. So this is just the world trying to play around currency, play around money, play around, sorry, I'm using the word play around. The play around is not negative. It's just trying to change. What I've learned online is when a particular system starts going on for a long time, it becomes boring. So developers, thinkers wants to change, to bring another form. You used to hear of manual cars. Now you have automatic cars. Now we move to a point where from automatic, you need to just sit in your car, it takes you where you are going and bring you back. And when they finish from that, you find them going back to the manual, so it's like people just want to exercise their minds, exercise their skills. This is what makes us who we are. And that is why learning is one of the most powerful and important things that you can ever get in the world. Even in my platform, when I teach a particular tool for a long time, it becomes boring. I want to get something more. I want to go more complex. That is what makes life. Okay? Even your body, if you are not doing physical exercises, your body weighs out. Okay? So these are just some concepts. So I'm trying to paint you a concept of pi. And pi is a very important currency that I have noticed. Somebody asked me, how will I benefit? As you are mining, that is your money. Yeah, that's your money. You can use it to buy from peer to peer, from pioneer to pioneer. That's what I mean. Now, as I speak to you, I'll be bringing those videos here by the grace of God when we visit another trade fair. In Cameroon, in other parts, Philippines and those areas, they are already doing trade fairs. It means if you're a Pi pioneer, you can go to that trade fair and then you buy a product. How do you buy a product? In your Pi app, you have what you call wallet. So all your Pi can be transferable through that wallet. Okay, so if I want to buy something and it costs 1 Pi, I can go to my wallet, write 1 Pi, and then I transfer with the key of another person's wallet. Just the same way you do Bitcoin transactions. As easy as that, no stress. So as we are mining, we are getting to a point where mining will stop. So what I have now, I can transact that to you now, the way we sell Bitcoin, right? The way we sell Bitcoin in that value. And they are making it such a way that it will be just around a Pi system. It means if you are selling a house and you own a house and you want to sell that house, you will need to register that house in the Pi system. If I want to buy that house, I'll use my Pi. I buy to you through your own Pi. So you'll be accumulating within your Pi. The same way people keep Bitcoin in their system, that is how you'll be keeping Pi in your system. So it will become your bank, it will become your marketplace, it will become everything. So if I want to travel to the US or to Cameroon or to UK, anywhere, now I will go and then I buy my online ticket using Pi because the company that sells the online ticket is inside Pi. If I want to pay my visa, the United States will be inside Pi. I can pay my visa from inside. They will have their account there, their own professional account that they have designed. So they'll say, if you want to get a visa, use your Pi. You can pay through Pi. You can pay through Bitcoin. You can pay through France CFA, and then you can send your Pi. Yes, this is already happening because we have trade fairs in Cameroon where some people come with things, some go there to just buy. One of my colleagues go there all the time. He buys his savon for him and the wife. They buy some, I think they bought savon. They bought books. That's amazing. So they are beginning to encourage it. It's a culture. The same way that when we had the traditional money, the trade by barter, the same way that these other currencies were introduced, is the same way that one is being introduced. It always starts as a culture, gradually, and it begins to grow. Okay, so there are a lot of things happening across the world. So I brought this just to teach you a little bit what is Pi. It's also a Bitcoin. Okay, and the secret of Pi is you must learn to protect your wallet, protect your system, so that they don't hack it. Because people are going to be coming to take your passcode and those things, you must learn to protect it. So this is what Pi is all about. And then lastly, you will make sure that you do your verifications, all your verifications, which I'm going to be showing you now in the next video. Make sure you do all those verifications is important for you. Okay? It can take a month, it can take 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 months. Make sure you do them because until you do all those verifications, that is when now you can use it to buy, use it to do a lot of amazing things. Okay? As for the launching, I will not be telling you that information for now. Thank you.
Yes, so when you open your Pi app after you have registered, you would see this option here. Okay, you see this option here. You likely see this option here. Okay, that says, you see this option here like this, where I'm circling. Okay, and also this option here. Now, if you have not mined for that day, there will be an indication here asking you to mine, to press. Once you press, you notice that you would now find your mining rates. Your mining now will start automatically, and when it starts, this is what you get. You see. Okay, always pay attention to this. Now there's one thing I want you to also know, that you see that now I have 2 people who are under me. They are mining. It shows that they are mining. Always take note of this. This shows that they are mining. I have 2 people under my name. They are mining. So this is how and what you need to do every day. Just go there, click, and you mine. Just go there, click, and you mine. Now this other button here shows share. If you want to share to your friends to join, when they join, they are going to accumulate. Here I have 11 people who are under my name, and then 2 people are mining. So right here you can also share. It's easy. Once you click this share button, you see that this other aspect will appear, right? You see that this other aspect will appear. You can share through a quick share. You can share through Facebook. You can share through Gmail. Whichever way you want to share, it depends on you. Okay, always take note of this. So this is what Pile is all about. Just come here after 24 hours. There will be an indication here, and then you click. That's all. Just keep clicking. I'll be bringing other videos to show you next steps to take so far as Pile is concerned.